If you are struggling to save, invest, or build wealth, or just struggling with the whole concept of money in general, what I'm about to tell you guys today is going to change your whole mindset on money completely forever. So y'all might want to stick around. Y'all might want to hear what I got to say today. Man, what's good, YouTube, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Reese in the Cut. If you guys do not know who I am, I'm a 21-year-old content creator from the state of Illinois. I do content like financial advice, motivational videos, and educational videos just like these. Now, our goal is to hit 30,000 subscribers by the end of this year. If you guys want to help contribute to that, make sure y'all smash that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a nice comment. And of course, smash the like button. So further ado, man, let's hop straight to the video because I know y'all like when we just get straight into it, man. So yeah, as y'all can tell by the title of the video today, this will change your mindset on money forever. Like, I'm telling y'all, what I'm about to tell y'all today is going to be, y'all might want to listen up, man. So first off, some of you clicked on this video, you might have a trouble saving money. You may have trouble investing money. You may even have trouble on the whole concept of building wealth. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just because maybe you're not making enough money, maybe you're not interested in making money. It's just because you don't understand money right now. So first off, why do a lot of people not understand money? Because some people are emotionally connected to money. You know what I'm saying? And this is why this is a bad thing. A lot of you or us are emotionally connected to money without us even knowing it. Now, for example, let me give you guys a perfect example to really give you what I mean. Like, you know, when you're emotionally connected, like who's ever been in a relationship, right? And let's say you're emotionally connected to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, right? So what are you doing when you're emotionally connected? You're afraid to lose that person. You're afraid to lose that person, right? And a lot of people are emotionally connected to money. They're afraid of quote unquote losing money. So what that does is that holds people back from saving. I mean, not saving. That holds people back from investing. That holds people back from building wealth because you don't want to lose that money. Like you're thinking about every little thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you're in a relationship with someone. You know, when you have a partner, right? When you're emotionally connected to that partner, you're thinking about losing them probably all the time. You're like, bro, okay, I'm not messing this up. Like, I love this person too much. And that's probably how you think about money. Like, okay, I love my money so much. I'm not messing it up. I'm not losing my money. Like, it's just going to sit there. You know what I'm saying? Or things of that. Instead, we should think logically. Like, we should not be thinking emotionally about money. Let's think logically about money, right? So what are we thinking when we're thinking logically about money? These are the thoughts that we have. When you're thinking logically, you're like, okay, I'm not losing money when I spend this. This is an investment, right? So this is going to help me out in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because that's logical thinking. You're not thinking like, oh, I'm gonna lose it forever. Instead of having the mindset that I'm gonna lose this money forever, you have the mindset that it's only just gone for a temporary amount of time until the investment that I just purchased can make the money back and double. You know, so that's logical thinking. That's first off to get the video started off. That's the mindset shift that we want to shift to. All right, let's not be so emotional about our money and think that we're gonna lose it all the time. And let's start thinking logically. Let's think positive. Like, okay, this may be a risk. This may be you know what I'm saying? But there's good risk out there. Not all risk are bad, you know. So let's think logically. Let's think, okay, this money is coming back. All right. So that's first off. You know what I'm saying? Let's get cooking, right? So most people, most regular people say, I can't afford something, right? When the wealthy people say, how can I afford something? One thing about this world, there's going to be tons of things that we can't quote unquote afford. What are we going to do? We just going to sit there and say, well, I can't get that because I can't afford it. Right? No, don't get me wrong. There's some stupid purchases out there. Okay. Like maybe I don't want to afford that at all. Like that's a dumb purchase. But there are things out there there are things in the world that we do need that we can't afford. Am I lying? There's a lot of things out there that we need that we can't afford. But the mindset that you want to have about that is you want to have the mindset that, hey, I'm not going to say that I can't afford something that I need. I'm going to say, how can I afford something that I need? So with that being said is, what are you doing when you have that mindset? You're basically saying like, okay, I'm going to make more money. I'm going to start to make more money. I'm going to go out there and in the world, and I'm going to do what I need to do to go obtain things that I need to get. Right? Because that's what the wealthy people say. And on this channel, we try to push people to become wealthy. Or if you don't become wealthy, have a wealthy mindset. Because at the end of the day, a wealthy mindset means you're a wealthy person at the end of the day. Never forget that. Just because you're not wealthy in your pockets doesn't mean that you're not wealthy at mind, at state of mind. So, we're not on this channel. We don't care about materialistic things. We don't care about this and that. We care about the mental state of mind of being wealthy. So think like that, y'all. I should never hear out of any of my subscribers' mouth that I can't afford it. Where for now on, we're gonna say what can I do to go afford it? Okay, so that's another thing. Hopefully those first two examples are really starting to shift your guys' mindset, right? So also another thing to really shift your mindset about money is, most of us was taught in the system, from parents, school, maybe older people, and just society that the things we were taught is that risk are bad. Taking risks are bad for you. And there people have tried to make us prioritize being comfortable. Prioritizing being too comfortable is going to hold you back from investing money, and building generational wealth. That's just the mindset that we don't need. All right? Do not let people prioritize being comfortable. There's nothing wrong with being stable. Comfortable and stable are two different things. All right? Comfortable is like, okay, you're barely scratching the surface. Stable is basically like, well, you have more than enough to get the things that you need, So don't be comfortable, be stable. All right? Get that mindset, okay? Now, I want to give you guys a couple examples of a broke mindset and a wealthy mindset. So for the first example I have for you guys is the quote, this is a broke mindset. The quote, money is the end goal. That's absolutely wrong. Money should not be the end goal. All right, because there's so much money out there, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how much you're gonna get. Instead, you should be saying the wealthy mindset to say is freedom is the goal. All right, don't chase the money, chase the freedom. At the end of the day, because that's all we chasing, right? Don't just chase money. Chase what money can do for you, which can give you the freedom. All right, and that's what's gonna help you become wealthy in the long run, because wealth is freedom at the end of the day. So, yeah. Second up, I have for you guys the broke mindset to say the quote to say is I'll wait for the right time. That's a broke mindset. There's no set given time to wait to do something, right? There's people every day going to get it. But the wealthy saying to say is I'll start now and learn as I go. All right, let's shift over. Let's shift over from I'll wait when the time is right. Let's shift over to that mindset. Well, I'm gonna go in now, and I'm just gonna learn. Right? There's two types of people in this world. There's people who they wait on the sideline, right? There's you know what I'm saying? We're in the rat race. There's people who really wait on the sideline, and they're just looking like, the race looks a little bit too crowded right now. I'm gonna sit back and see it. It might die down. The race is never gonna die down. There's people being born every day. There's millionaires being made every day. People are striving to be millionaires every day. So at some point, you gotta jump in that race, man. You gotta get in there. You gotta get your feet wet. You gotta get your feet dirty. You gotta get your hands dirty, man. So we there's no more wait on the sideline. What are you waiting for, bro? You got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? You remember this quote, man. You can't bury what comes from the mud. All right, if you already from the mud, what you got to lose? You got nothing to lose at all, man. Go in, man. There's no certain time or point where that you should be waiting. You're going to let time pass you by, bro. And that's one thing about money. Go get that money, bro. The money not going to go get itself. Go get it. Not saying that we chasing money. We don't chase money on this channel, but still, go get your hands dirty, bro. Stop waiting, man. Stop procrastinating. So, yeah. So, man, just make sure you guys are really taking risk, taking risk daily, weekly, whenever you can, get your feet wet, man. Get your hands dirty, bro. Get that mindset right. Stop letting society tell you that you can't afford something. Instead of that, we're gonna say, how can we afford something? We're gonna go out there and by any means, man. You know, AMP, any means possible. We going to get it. AMP. Put that down in the comment section. Any means possible. We not letting things hold us back. You know, y'all gonna not buy your needs. Y'all can't afford your needs, like things that you need in life. You know, this is the mindset that the world wants you to have. They want you to have a mindset that I can't afford it instead of how I can afford it. You know, there's not a shortage on money. There's a shortage on people who's gonna go and get the money. Remember that. It's not a shortage on like my boy Rick Ross said. It's not a shortage on Lamborghinis. It's a shortage on people who gonna go get the Lamborghinis, and that's real, bro. Money being printed every day, cars being printed things being made every day. Every single day, bro. But it's a shortage on the people who gonna actually go get it. Because some people, they just gonna complain. They could be in the same boat. They gonna be like, look, bro, I can't afford it, man. There's no way. They gonna doubt themselves. You know, you got your 90% of people over here, they gonna doubt themselves. You got the 10 people over there who they just go ahead in. They don't care what nobody thinks. They know they have nothing to lose at the end of the day. They understand that you can't bury what comes from the mud because they from the mud, and they just going all in. What you gonna do? It's fourth quarter. 2026 is almost here. Hope this video was motivational to you guys. Yeah, I know I love this. I know I'll be back with more content. Hey,